including the bedroom. There is corruption. Including your bedroom. Yes. And I have no doubt that things on corruption in this country they will change. They will change. For the Israelis to come out of slavery, they needed a man, not men. They just needed a man. For Uganda to reach where it is today, it needed a man. The names of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. And this is where we are today. Corruption will end. It doesn't need men. It is a man.
Break that down.
And it will end.
Break that down.
I know. I've broken it down. It will end. Those who are corrupt, I want to assure you. If you think you are going to be corrupt forever, I pity you. In fact, I want to assure you this. If you know you have looted something in this country, you have taken something which is not yours, you know you are going to lose it. You are going to lose it. That's what I want to assure you.
Someday, sometime.
It is. You are going to lose it. You know, for me, I don't know how to write reports. I know how to act only. The military
must survive.
The military is not about payment, because nobody can pay for my life. Because I put my life in line. I'm ready to give it up for this country, for these people. Can you pay for that? If I say now, you, Michael, let me give you some 100 billion a year, but allow me to shoot you dead, will you accept? No, tell me, will you accept? To be honest, that this is the 100 billion, but this is the bullet to finish you. Will you accept?
We'll talk about it.
No, you talk about it now. You see this? You talk about it. For us, where there is death is where we run to. When you, Michael, is running away. When you're running away from death, we run to where death is. Can you pay for that? Look at our colleagues now who are in Congo. Can you pay for those who have died there? Those who are dying in Somalia. Can you pay for that?
Do you go to Parliament personally?
Sure. Yes, yeah, sure. I'm always there. And when you know, they shut you down there, okay, you sit down. You don't run around. You sit down.
How do you describe your tour of duty as an MP?
It has been quite a good experience. I try to understand, but how do these people think? They're thinking, you know, for us in the military, when something comes up, we said, okay, where are we going? This is where we are going. And how do we get there? That's all. But there, as you try to raise this, and this is now something we must take on, somebody comes up that, no, there is this. So you spend almost 1 hour saying this one is saying this one is saying this, and at the end of the day, you have done nothing. This is not how we work. So, but we try to understand and listen and try to say, but what is happening here?
So would you love to be there for another term?
For us, it's not about loving to be there. It is a deployment. Okay. It's just a deployment. Say, okay, they normally get us. I didn't know that I was in the list of those who are supposed to.
You woke up one day.
They woke up. We go for our electoral college. Go to Bombo. Today there's election of MPs, and then the president comes up with the list. There is the list. There is no campaign. You are not supposed to know that you are there. And then from there, I said, vote. These are the people. They bring 20 names. They want 7 men and 3 women.
That is
25.
That's how the list for UPDF MPs is.
Yes, you don't get to know it up to the time the president reads it.
Okay.
And then,
but with the way they work, are you bored? Basing on comparing on how you used to work in the military,
the way
does Parliament bore you?
Surely it is so disturbing to me. Because really, you see, you spend a whole day talking nothing. Okay. Point of order, procedure is not procedure. You see, but what is this now? Somebody wants to bring something, but say let me a point of procedure, because the point of procedure now supersedes everything. So he said,
So you keep
so
there,
even
stuck in one.
the presiding officer has to say, okay, procedure, finished. But when you listen to the procedure, I said, which procedure is this one now?
You're not proceeding.
There's no proceeding.
Yes,
So
in the military you say,
you
move,
said,
you
no,
move.
we don't have time to waste. There is no time.
Okay.
Because it's about saving lives. You see, that's all. You waste time, you're finished.
You have served this country in different capacities. Which one do you think would have been the hardest or the simplest in your capacities?
There is nothing simple in the military. I have not found, from the time I was a private, everything is a challenge and a sacrifice. If you think being a general is a privilege, then you are not in the right place. It is the worst challenge that you can ever meet. So there is no saying this, okay, the military is about to facing the challenges of
At all levels?
At all levels.
I'm imagining a deputy CDF with a convoy, with nice car, escorts, and
you don't know the stress we have in those convoys. First of all, you are phone.
Where all of us have to pack
Yes,
and let you
yes.
go.
You think we are happy to be running around. You are trying to catch up with this one. You are doing our phones. You don't switch off your phone. Our phones throughout the night, 24 hours a day. How many a month? 360 what days a year? They are on. They are on. You see this? Now when
because you're deputy CDF.
Because you're deputy CDF, you're what? You can't unless, but if you're deputy CDF in some armies, you enjoy yourself, but not in the UPDF. UPDF, you cannot. There's no time. We are not yet there.
You really don't look bad.
No,
healthy.
No. Being healthy does not mean that there are no challenges, but I need to look healthy because you cannot run around when you are sick, when you are hungry. You must be fit and healthy, and that is the most important thing.
How do you be balanced being a pastor and an army man?
I'm not a pastor. I'm not a pastor. I am a messenger of the Most High, the God of Israel.
So how
Elohim.
How do you balance the two?
It is a calling. And even being in the army, he called me. He said in 86.
That's when you became...
That's when I joined the army. I just had some at night said, this is the time for you to join the army. When the NRA reached our place, to Boi, I felt something said, it is now time. And that is when I went south and joined from there. And then started my journey from Soroti to Kapelebyong to Kotido, Kabong, Karenga, Rom Namkora.
That time it was easy. Today I have been covering the ongoing recruitment. Have to present the academic papers, healthy enough.
This time, you see this. Let me tell you, these days, these ones of these days are job seekers. For us that time, first of all, I joined. There was no salary.
You're discouraging.
No, let me tell you, these ones, most of them are just job seekers. It's not about a calling. For some of us, we are called to serve this country, with or without pay. These ones, you don't pay them one day, and you see whether they will be able to be there tomorrow.
But why wouldn't you pay them? How would you want
No,
to
but
survive?
the military,
they must survive.
The military is not about payment, because nobody can pay for my life. Because I put my life in line. I'm ready to give it up for this country, for these people. Can you pay for that? If I said, now, you, Michael, let me give you some 100 billion a year, but allow me to shoot you dead, will you accept? No, tell me, will you accept? To be honest, that this is the 100 billion, but this is the bullet to finish you. Will you accept?
We talk about it.
No, you talk about it now. You see this? You talk about it. For us, where there is death is where we run to. When you, Michael, is running away. When you're running away from death, we run to where death is. Can you pay for that? Look at our colleagues now who are in Congo. Can you pay for those who have died there? Those who are dying in Somalia. Can you pay for that?
Because life has no spare.
You cannot. You cannot pay for that. So that's why for us, whether with or you pay me or don't pay me, I am there. Because this is
So you joined the army?
Yes.
Then when do you start being a preacher, a messenger of the
He called me, now he revealed to me that in 2017 in August 14th.
See,
now.
Many people tell different stories. There is a pastor I interviewed who said, I fell sick and in the hospital the boys told me, not until you come to me, you will not visit.
No.
Another pastor told me I was crossing the road, I survived the vehicle.
I don't know them.
So how did he come? When did
yes,
he
it is a number of things, and one of the things is to build that altar. That's not a church. It's an altar for him. Build for me, my altar.
Where were you?
I was in Ibombo, here when I was the Commandant of Forces. Okay. And that's when that visited him and said, I want you to reach out to my people and give them the true message. For the days we are in are not ordinary. And prepare them for my days. It's not going to be business as usual. And anybody who claims to be a preacher and doesn't know the times we are in, and is not telling the people the times we are in, is not actually. He has not been called for that. He's a businessman. Nothing. He's just doing business.
And then you started.
And then, of course, I had a challenge. The time I was told, when he called me, I'd just bought this place. See this place. I'd got a loan from Wazalendo. I bought this place because I knew when I was CLF, I knew I had a house and everything, well furnished. But I realized that I will not be a CLF forever. The time is coming when I'm getting out, and I didn't have accommodation in Kampala. I said, the only thing, let me get somewhere where I can put up something, and when they remove me from here, I have where to go. And that's why I looked for a place where, along a road which goes to my home. Here I came here. And
why the road that goes to
it is easier. I don't want disturbance when we so here I just go straight away and go to the village. so I that time I didn't.
Like, are you thinking about times when you have to run back home?
No, going to the village. And also, when people come from the village, it's easy to direct them. Okay. That when you reach here, just jump out of the bus. Okay. So that convenience. So by that time I had got this place, and I wanted to start constructing. And that's when that message came to me through somebody else. And I said, I need you to build for me my place in the land I gave your father. That's what I want. I want my house there. I said, now. Then when we talked, when he was ending, I said, I am the God of Israel. I said, but what is happening? Anyway, but I believed in the message.
What I want to know, because we have a lot to talk about.
Yes, sure.
So how do you balance now?
Now balancing.
The calling in uniform and the calling of holding the Bible.
Here, it is not calling.
When do you preach? When do you serve us?
First of all, I only have one day for him, and that day was established, was created during creation. That day is called the seventh day, which is the Sabbath, which is a Saturday. That is the day which was set aside, sanctified.
Not Sunday.
Not the Sunday. Sunday is the first day of the week. Those worshiping on a Sunday are worshiping a sun god. They're not worshiping him.
Okay.
They're not worshiping him.
On Sunday, you are preaching.
On
Saturday,
on
I beg your
Saturday.
pardon.
On Saturday, I do not do anything.
Not even putting on
Come
uniform.
what? Come, not even putting on uniform.
You are preaching.
That one, I rather take away this uniform. But that day is a day for me. Even when I'm not preaching, it is a day to rest.
Does the CIC know about that?
He knows it. He knows it very well.
I don't want to hear that you are
He knows it.
for not taking an order.
It is now 4 years I am at it. And he knows it that Elwelu on a Sabbath, on a Saturday, you don't go because even his phones will be off. He's there serving God Almighty, his creator and the creator of this universe.
So the rest of the day?
But please, from Sunday, the first day of the week, to Friday, you have me, whatever you want on me. You can have it.
Okay.
But that day is for my creator. Come rain, come sunshine, come night, come day. It is for him. He dedicated it himself. And you have to get
as his servant?
As his servant,
You're there to
I
serve him
am
on
so.
that.
You see, he says, obedience is better than giving a sacrifice. Finish.
So, you have a new appointment. After the so many that you have served, what did you make of this appointment when the news came?
I thanked my Father in heaven, Papa Elohim, the God of our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the one who gave us this land.
Yes.
For this appointment, because I had already known about it before even I was removed as
somebody tipped you off?
No, before I was removed as a deputy CDF. Through a dream, I knew I was going somewhere. I knew that a president was going to assign me something else. And finally, the message came redeploying me from the office of the deputy CDF to his office. Now I said, okay, now let me wait now for the posting, because I was told he's going to send me for an assignment. So I've been waiting for the assignment for the last 3 months. From the day the message of my redeployment came in. So I knew something was coming, but I didn't know, because he had already spoken to me in a dream. So I said, but what is it? So when this message now came, this appointment came, I said, yes, this is it. Now he has taken me to my people, to go and help my people. These ones, I know them. I know their issues, because I am part of them. I have grown with them. I've eaten everything with them. I talk like them. I walk like them. I dance like them. Now, they need me to bring them together. Because this one group, the Karamajong and so this is the Atekere group. This is the time for us to mend faces, to come together, to realize.
What did the appointing authority tell you that is entailed in what you're going to do?
It is very clear. Monitoring government, all government programs.
That is a blanket statement.
For me,
yes.
At this level, you mean you don't know what government programs are that go.
This is what I want to
go
know.
Around in this place.
The government has structures from the president up to LC1 in Soroti and all the districts. So is in Karamoja. So these people are all there to monitor this. So what is the special duty? How different is Elwelu's duty?
From what they are doing?
Exactly.
I think there has been a problem. Indeed, there are people who are meant to do that work out there. But apparently, they have let the president down. There's no question about that. They have let him down. our president is every day, you really sympathize with him. When you see him talking all the time, you see this, and yet we are meant to do that. And there are people who are supposed to do that. So I think this time I said, no, I think I need somebody who can get these people together and do the right thing. I am going to use these very people. The problem now they have, which I know, which everybody knows, that these people don't work as a team. The biggest challenge out there in the monitoring of government, in the implementation of government programs, in the execution of government programs, is teamwork. It's not there. People work as if they are foreigners. You'll find a DCO does not talk to another DC, yet the other DC is supposed to be the chairman of the district security committee. If they are not in talking terms, what type of security will be in that district? The other DC does not talk to the chairman 5, and yet this is a political leader who is supposed to serve. So how now? And so what do you expect from that? This is what is down there.
So that is what is failing poverty alleviation?
That is what is failing everything. Because all the government has pumped everything to our people down there. But it's not reaching the people. It's not reaching the people. And they all know it. And then they know it. You see this? And everybody is...
Is this a problem only in Karamoja and Teso?
No, I know, that is what I know. The rest I don't know. You restrict me to Karamoja and Teso. Okay. This is what I see. This is what I see. Because I've been it. I've been around for 38 years in this government. I have worked at all levels in the military. And worked with different people. I've worked in Karamoja, I've worked in Teso, I worked in the whole of Uganda, Western. I know the issues. You see that there is a problem. Because if you are my intelligence officer, like Rediso is, I am your immediate superior, why would you write a report to your DG in headquarters about a situation here when before the person to sort out this situation is with you here.
Within your vicinity.
Within your vicinity. But you are writing to a headquarters.
Very many
kilometers away. These people are doing people who they have their own confusion.
What do you think causes that as we go for it?
I think it's
what do you think causes
the problem is
the lack of coordination within the government structure?
It is individual interests. Nothing. It's about individual interests. Where do I? Everybody is trying to undermine. Look, where do I? How is this one eating? What is happening here? That is all. That's what's happening. And that's why the problem is. Otherwise, there is no problem. But the problem is, people are not serious. They are not committed. In fact, they have betrayed our people.
Because the appointing authority will need a report.
That is true. I already have a plan. I'm working on it. By tomorrow, I will have my schedule of work ready. I'm handling that. And the first thing I'm going in for first is cattle compensation. I want to know those who have got the money. I've already called the Attorney General. I want that. I want everything, and I want to reach out to everybody who has got that money, whether surely he got the money, which is indicated there. I'm starting from there. Why? Oh, because people are already calling. Somebody called me, and I said, this is what has happened. This is what happened. Some old people were taken from here and taken to a bank in the Bank of Africa, Lira. And they were told that you are going to get some more money from here, and it's a grant. That's all. That's all. So what do? They reach the bank. They give the IDs. They got the bank. They withdraw money, 2.1 million. Then after withdrawing the money, you
each 2.1 million.
Yes. After withdrawing the money, the people who took you now say bring the money here. Then they give you 500,000. they take 1.6 million. So it is over. So somebody said, then these old men, when they came back, they said, but I think you talked to some of their local leaders, said, but what is happening? What is happening? We were told we went for this, but this is, we don't know what this money is for. Only to realize that this was money of what? For compensation of the cattle. And these were, whether they are rightful or beneficiaries or not. But now when somebody, the whistleblower, raised the flag, I said, he was instead threatened. That's what he told me. Was threatened by the DISO, because the person he claims to have taken these people is actually a DISO who took them to. You can imagine paying people of TESO under Bank of Africa, which is not in the TESO. It is in the Lira or in the Mbale. How would you pay somebody, compensate somebody? In a bank very many kilometers away. That's the issue. So, but now, if it is a GISO who has been being used to take these people, and when somebody raises a red flag and is being threatened by a DISO, then you can see that we are part of it. If it's true, it's true. And I called the DISO today. I even called this DG, and so I said, now DISO, if this is true, you know, for me, I don't know how to write reports. I know how to act only. I have not gone to school to know how to write very good reports. I only know how to act.
But government structures call for reports.
It is reports. We have written reports. If it is writing reports, we have the best report writers in this country. If reports were to make this country become the first one, would be the first modern America. So now, yes, sure. So I told them, I don't know how to write reports, but I know how to act. If this is true, what you do, you write your resignation letter before I reach there, and hand over the vehicle.
Will that exonerate them?
Yeah. You know, me, I don't. That one is another arm. That one is, but I don't want to see him there. It has to stop.
What was his response?
He said, please listen to, let me tell you my part, I was the whistleblower. I said, you were not the whistleblower. Why were you threatening the whistleblower? You were not. So I want to know, and I will take you to the people. Because the people who are taken to these banks, Bank of Africa, Mbale, Bank of Africa, Lira, they are there. I will take you, and the person who took them is there. So we shall say, who took you? So you tell us who gave you the order to take these people there?
What other government program are you going to focus on?
So all of them, there is a PDM, there's all this program, health, every program which is a government program, whether security. We talked about security roads. Whether we talked about valid, all of these things, we are going to more for one by one.
Let me give you an example. There has been an issue of cattle rustling, of a program of stopping cattle rustling, especially in Karamoja, but as well, even in some parts of Teso. The thing is still ongoing underground. The other day, like a year ago, we had traders that were killed.
No. It is no longer cattle rustling these days. That is cattle theft. We can term it as cattle theft. You know, rustling, it is a different thing where you would find 100 cows being taken at once. But now they come still 1, 2, 3, and when they
and we are losing lives.
Wait, the situation was bad some time back, before the current division commander general Nabasa took over. When he took over, one, he really went and did a great job. Number two, when the president ordered for the deployment of more forces in that region, and really now you see the situation has really improved. And this is a situation which has been there for centuries. And I assure you, the military has done its part in bringing about security in the Karamoja. But there are other things. It is more than just the military. It's more than that. That is why we need to get to know what is happening in these other sectors. Everybody must be working. And there is money meant for it. But where is the money? Who is taking it?
Are you targeting people who would call thieves?
I am going for them. If you have been given, that mandate to do this, the resources are here. Please make sure that there is a valid dam here. And this is the specifications.
You will ask.
So I will say that, but because I will have everything here. I said there was supposed to be a valid dam in this sub-county. Who was responsible for this project? Okay, sir, can we go there? And I will also have my expert engineer. So can you help me calculate? Do you think this is worth this? And if it's not worth it, we shall ask you, please, you tell us the truth. Is this worth it, the money? I want you to be honest. And if you know, I don't operate like other people. We operate there in darkness. You see, there are people who go with the media. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You see, no, me. That is not why I go. We shall go there in darkness now to help yourself.
Without cameras.
Without cameras.
Are you going to walk behind the curtains? What are you hiding?
No, we need to sort out ourselves first. We need to sort out ourselves first there behind the curtains.
But then you would need these cameras.
The time for cameras will also be there. But we want to sort out this first. Well, please, you know this. This is not correct. Now what do we do? We must agree there. We must agree there. But I will suppose what you know, what I will not. If we have not done the right thing, I will not want to see. I don't want to see your face there.
This is what I'm getting from.
I will not want to see your face.
The message coming from your plan and the readiness you are exhibiting is that government programs have been paralyzed by people that are stealing from them.
That is true.
And that is what you're going for.
That is what I'm going for. I want to see what happened to this. We are supposed to have a seed school here. Let's have it. Let's go see it. What were the specifications? Can you tell me? Bills of quantities, what have you done? Who did it? And who supervised it? Okay, so you failed, and you are being paid by government to supervise nothing. Okay, then what you do, you go and supervise yours. And let other people do this.
You told me your focus is on Karamoja
and Teso, sure.
Which is very okay.
Yeah, sure.
But you see, these are things that have paralyzed government programs all over the country. Wherever there was supposed to be seed schools, they are not there, things like that. PTM money, you always hear people being arrested or having stolen in yoga and things like that. What is so special about Elwelu that thinks he's going to handle and sort out all these problems in Teso and Karamoja?
You know,
what magic are you
first of all, I feel for my country. One, I have a bullet in my body. I'd lost my life for this country to have peace and prosperity. I gave my life. My Father in heaven said, no, you still have time. I've given you another chance. Now, when we are doing that, and some people will come to play with our blood, do you know how many people have died? The soldiers have died in Karamoja, in Gudo, so in all parts of Uganda and outside Uganda, to try to bring about this. And then somebody comes from school to do his own things because he has read some books, because he can debate. And then you come and play on the bodies of other people.
You are threatening people that are...
It's not threatening. This is very serious. And I'm telling you, it can no longer be business as usual. I want to tell those people there, those regions who have been doing, because they know what they have been doing. They know what they have been doing. Those cows, they know what they have been doing. You can imagine money is sent for a program, for this construction of this institution. What they do, they delay the process of procuring a contractor and so forth until it's about a month to the end of the financial year. Then they give a contractor. Now, by the time the contractor is starting to do a thing, the money it goes back to the treasury.
How do the thieves then benefit when money has been taken back?
Now, wait a minute. This money was meant for these people. We need to go back to the treasury. And you see, I made the good thing my father took me and I got involved in some of the things. I did not know that I would be going there to supervise. So something happened like that. Big money is going back. So what I did, I ran to finance. I said, but there is this project. It is ongoing. But now they have just not even taken a quarter of the money. And the year is ending. What is this? How can you take this money back, which is meant for these people?
Is money...
Wait.
No.
Wait. Let me finish my point. How can this money be taken back to the consolidated fund when this project is there, redundant? Then this person straight away called the cow. The cow, do you know this? That yes. Don't you know what to do? I said, hey, you mean there is what to do? I said,
what was meant in that?
Wait a minute, you listen to me. And learn, because I know you also don't know.
Okay.
Hey, don't you know what to do? That I know. I want that letter today. And the cow had to write the letter to make sure that this money is at the beginning of the new year is put back. And it is there in their ways of me. I'm not an accountant, but that's how it is supposed to be. It's supposed to be that the cow must do this. That this money should not go because the project is ongoing. The project is already there. But you find these local governments, people are sending money back to in billions. I say, but why do they send back? And they don't feel about this. And I realized that there are some benefits.
How?
When you send back.
Because a cow deep in Nakatui pit, how does he gain?
By sending money back to
the
treasury.
Yes.
I think there's a percentage he gets. This is what I've realized. Because if he was not benefiting, why would he allow the money to go back? Yet he can be able to stop it from going back. He has the capacity to stop it from going back. If he's not benefiting from it is going back to the treasury.
Allow it to happen.
He wouldn't allow it to happen. But it appears there's no question about that they benefit from the going back of the money to the treasury. And this is where I'm going to strangle somebody if the money goes back.
They are going to fire you in a
let them fire me. I will go home. I cannot. I have what to do home. I will go and worship my Father in heaven. I'm more than happy to worship him than work with the crooks.
I think you have to act within the law. If you strangle people,
no, there is no.
You will be fired in just a few days.
No problem. I know the law, and I have a legal advisor. He will guide me. But I'm telling you, somebody returning money back to the treasury from that region, you know that you will not have a job the next day. You will not have a job the next day. You send back money meant for the people of Uteso and Karamoja. Before the projects are finished. You will not have your job next day. You will go back to your ministry and stay there. We shall rather stay without a cow. And we know that we don't have a cow.
Now, this is the other thing I'm getting from what you're telling.
Yes.
Has corruption eaten this country that deep into the districts and the local governments and all the systems that have to run government programs?
Including the bedroom, there is corruption. Including your bedroom. Yes. How many people, men, have extramarital act outside? Is that not corruption? The corruption has gone deep, including the church. The so-called churches. They are the most corrupt. And they have no moral authority to talk over corruption.
You are an MP.
Because the money they collect every day from poor people, do they account for it?
You are one of them, you have a chance.
I don't have a chance. I don't collect offertory. Instead, I feed my people.
So
because I'm able to feed them.
How do you run that facility?
You see, when God calls you, He provides you. He's not a poor man.
Where do you get the money to feed them?
By pay. I have my salary.
You may be another.
No, I have my salary.
How big is your
I have my. Let me tell you, it's not running a church. This is not a church, my friend. I'm telling you. I don't need the money of these people to preach, because I preach from my home, and I sleep in my house. I eat my food.
What are we going to do as a country?
So these churches who keep on taking from the poor all the time. Wait, you keep quiet. They are as corrupt as any other Ugandan.
It is okay.
Yes.
But with the churches, we the Christians take ourselves there and give the money.
The most corrupt people are Christians.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know what Christianity means.
You are a member of parliament.
Yes.
The president's operation to start handling corruption has started with you people, MPs.
Yeah. You leave that one to the president. You talk about Teso and Karamoja.
No.
You leave that one. Please don't take me there. Let us talk about
Okay,
what is happening there.
But you see, it's like
and you see, let me tell
corruption
you,
is coming from
No, it's not from up. Corruption is starting from the family. You see, that's where the problem is. The family unit died. The family unit is where everything started from. Discipline, a spirit of hard work, respect of elders, self-reliance, honesty, humility. You were taught from the family. Even God, when he created this world, he never started with a country. He started with a family. And his kingdom is based in the family. When the family unit dies, everything is dead. When the family unit dies, everything is dead. That's the problem we are having. The family unity is no more. Why? Why? Because the head of the family has deserted. That is the man like you. Men have deserted home with their family, the family role, because they are the heads of families. Today it's women which are involved in everything, looking for food.
How do you connect that with the money
looking for food? Listen. Wait, you listen. I am telling you the source of corruption. You are asking how it has been made. For you, you want to start it from top. Me, I'm saying it starts from the bottom, the foundation. The issue is the what? The foundation. Because you look at me, Elwelu, what would I feel to take money meant for my soldiers' food? Would I be very happy? And without any shame? Surely. How was I brought up? The problem is the foundation. Our foundation is the family. The family unit has collapsed. Men have run away. And that's where the problem is. You will now find men, they will be, instead of working very hard for the family, looking at the children, how do they perform in school? What are their issues? What are their problems? The man is now busy watching UBC news. You will only find men, not women. It is the men always on the news. And the Arsenal watching Arsenal. It is only them you find it, not women. You find them betting. Betting what? When the bars are full with who? Men, with the other women who are looking for money. But where is their families? Somebody goes back to home in the morning, and then he leaves. And so that's where the problem is. The family is dead. When the family is dead, the country is dead.
Okay. Now
that's the issue.
The problem has now spread.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think can be done to have, as we grew up there, was the thing of kick polio out of Uganda?
Uh-huh.
Can we kick corruption out of Uganda? How?
Let me tell you.
Yes. Solution.
Wait a minute. You see, the president, you see this Uganda the way it is today. It was an idea of one man, that president. He said, this is, in every generation, in every situation, you don't need people. You need a man. You just need a man. And things will change. And I have no doubt that things on corruption in this country they will change. They will change. For the Israelis to come out of slavery, they needed a man, not men. Just needed a man. For Uganda to reach where it is today, it needed a man. The names of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. And this is where we are today. That's where UBC is here. Corruption will end. It doesn't need men. It needs a man.
Break that down.
And it will end.
Break that down.
I know. I've broken it down. It will end. Those who are corrupt, I want to assure you. If you think you are going to be corrupt forever, I pity you. In fact, I want to assure you this. And this is from the kingdom of heaven. If you know you have looted something in this country, you have taken something which is not yours, you know you are going to lose it. You are going to lose it. That's what I want to assure you.
Someday, sometime.
It is, you are going to lose it because this is what he told me. That you tell those people, those corrupt people who have looted my country, that they will remain, a time is going to come when they will all remain bare-handed.
We have had stories of corruption within the army.
We are not angels. We are part of the society.
How clean is Elwelu, my good friend, in as far as
you can check my records. You can check my records. You can check my records. You can check. Me, I'm the first one when IGG says doing what declaration. I am the first person. I always run to the office of IGG to declare very quickly, because what I declare I can account for. Whatever I have, I can account for. Oh, I got it. Other people try to hide here, there, but for me, I run there. Even when the president...
If there are stories or queries within the army, Elwelu will walk with his head.
I will come, he said, challenge me here. Challenge me.
Okay.
Hey, you challenge me.